Yo, what up, hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Sanj, and today I'm bringing you the Spring Summer Essentials video for the year of 2016. I know that it's already June time, so I am quite late on it. However, here in the UK, it's just now starting to get sunny and feel like summer, so I thought I'd put it out. And these are just pickups exclusively from ASOS's Reclaimed Vintage section, which is a category or part of their website that I'm happy to support. So we've got 5 picks for you that I believe are kind of trend driven while also essentials for the spring summer of this year. Quick little note though, I'm not going to be running through the obvious choices. Basically those sort of like basic essentials such as a white t-shirt, black t-shirt, a white shirt or something like that, chinos, navy trousers, those sorts of things. I'm not going to run you through them. I'm going to kind of push the boundary ever so slightly, hopefully give you guys more of an idea as to what you could branch out towards. And then sometimes you might just be like, nah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, it's up to you, man. So I just said I wouldn't mention the obvious choices, however I simply had to include this one. You would have seen it on various catwalks, photographed by various photographers on street style blogs, and it's finally trickling its way down to the high street retailers. We have the Souvenir Jacket, or Sukajan, is that how you pronounce it? The Japanese Sukajan jacket. Man, oh, this is gonna do some weird coloration on me. But yeah, incredible pieces, super lightweight. These are, I mean, some people may consider these to be the new bomber jackets basically. So how trendy bomber jackets were, / still are, is how trendy these pieces are / will be for, I reckon, another season or 2. Now in my opinion, there's 3 ways to go about souvenir jackets. A, if you've got the dollar, then obviously look into those brands that produce the beautiful ones. In my opinion, Louis Vuitton, Valentino and Dolce did incredible ones. Oh, and Saint Laurent obviously did incredible ones. So those 4, if you've got the money to splash, go for it, although to my knowledge a lot of them are sold out already. Secondly, and this is perhaps the most authentic and the best way to go about it, is to actually try and source a vintage one from Japan or Etsy, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are already aware of, is another great place to find souvenir jackets for the low. A lot of them can be found within £100 and they're absolutely incredible. Do bear in mind though that most of the souvenir jackets are in Japanese sizing, and Japanese sizing does tend to fit quite small. And then final option, which is the one that I went for to show you guys, try and find them in high street retailers. As I said, Zara, Topman, sorry, voice is going all croaky, ASOS, you'll definitely be able to find them. Now I went for the Reclaimed Vintage section only because they take on vintage garments, they rework them, so it's not feeding the fast fashion machine. This one retailed at £85. As I said, very, very lightweight. For me, what struck me in this piece are the beautiful colours. So you've got the really pale peach with the sort of silver hints on the sleeves. Normally you'd find embroidery such as like dragons, tigers, Japanese symbols, or any sort of oriental embroidered designs. I swear I've seen this on tattoo designs. I don't know whether it's to represent water waves or florals, but you get the gist. In the back, fairly minimal with nothing on it. It would have been cool to see an embroidered design here as well, but for that price you can't complain. At the bottom you've just got a band which kind of seals it all in. So yeah, this is the first, damn it, 4 minutes, damn it! I wanted to do a minute per piece. Fuck! Alright, so this is the first spring summer essential of 2016 souvenir jackets. Oh, and quickly before I move on, I forgot to mention, I stay true to size with a size medium. With these sort of jackets, you don't need to size up. Obviously you can do if you want to go for that oversized look, but medium did me fine. For spring summer essential number 2, I present you some black skinny jeans. Now many of you guys might not agree with me, and to be honest with you, I might agree with you, especially if you were to say that white jeans are definitely more on the popular and more trend driven this year. Agreed. Unfortunately for my case, Reclaimed Vintage section of ASOS didn't have any white jeans, and so I went for the second most wearable pair of jeans in the summer, and that is black skinny jeans. Now these feature some rips and as you can see, man, they're well, first of all, sizing, I stay true to size 30 waist. They do fit me, which is surprising because when I looked at that and how skinny and short they were, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna fit in them. But they've got some spandex mix in them, so they do fit. However, man, like, to me, these are just way too skinny. You should never be able to see that much detailing on your calves when you're wearing skinny jeans, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? And especially the fact that, as I mentioned, they do have some spandex, so that stretchiness, it kind of further highlights that point. So if you were to get these exact pair of jeans, all the links will be in the description box down below. Just make sure you size up by 1. So I could have gone for like a 31 or a 32, just so that it will still be fine on the waist because of the elasticity, but it will give me more breathing room in the legs. Beautiful pair, it's cool, £38, can't go wrong. Size up, that's what I would recommend. And black skinny jeans, man, whether you're in winter, summer, easily the most versatile piece, easily the most versatile piece in your wardrobe, and they look sick. Item number 3 is a big trend that we've seen in the past year or so, and I know I may have angered a lot of people by calling it a trend, especially since people have been wearing band tees throughout their whole life. It's one of those things that's never quite been out of the norm in terms of, it's never a trend. However, in the past year, you cannot deny the fact that it's now becoming like a full mainstream thing. And so I do present you ASOS's Reclaim Vintage take on their band tee. This one featuring Jimi Hendrix. I'm not gonna lie, the design, I mean, it's sweet, but it's nothing major. The only reason why I went for this band tee out of the few band tees that they did have was because it was the only one in white, and it's rare to come across a white band tee. And plus it's Jimi Hendrix, an absolute OG, so it's cool, I don't mind it. Now I know that I'm showing off this one, but I would still personally recommend for you to try and source a vintage tee. Now recently, because of obviously Fear of God's resurrected vintage tees and vintage tee hype in general, the prices can be astronomical. In fact, sometimes just purely disgusting. But if you do find one for a fairly decent price, and you know that it's in vintage condition, whether that may be due to fade or like some signs of wear here and there, definitely bite the bullet, man, especially if it's a band or something that you support, because that makes it that much better. Or obviously you've got option number 2, which is to check out your high street retailers. Everyone's got them, ASOS has this. In terms of sizing, I went for an extra large. I like my band tees to fit very oversized. I'm normally a regular medium. And yeah, extra large Jimi Hendrix white t-shirt with this nice little print. Moving on to the 4th piece in this spring summer essentials, we've got an oversized t-shirt. Nothing much else to say about this piece, man. It's like number 3, it's one of those pieces that is very, very big at the moment, quite oversized, shapeless in a way, but also very, like, it is shapeless, but it knows its form. So that's when you know an item has been cut well. Raw neck edges, quite wide as well, may I add. In fact, everything is raw. So you've got the sleeves, raw ending, and then at the bottom, raw ending as well. In a beautiful sand colorway. These come up in various different colors for approximately, give me 2 seconds, £20. £20, man, can't go wrong with that. Trend driven in terms of color, trend driven in terms of shape, obviously with the whole oversized boxy. Quite flowy, as you can see, due to the material. Comes in various colors, £20. Perfect for layering or to be worn on its own. Boom. And then finally, to wrap up this whole thing, I've picked out another obvious choice, this time with the twist. It is a floral shirt from ASOS's Reclaim Vintage. I don't know how many times I'm going to say ASOS's Reclaim Vintage. I said it in the introduction that all the pickups were from there. I don't know why I keep repeating it. I do apologise about that. Man, where to begin with this shirt? First of all, the colours. incredible. Now on the website I legit thought it was like a really dark, like almost navy-ish black with white flowers. Turns out it's more of a green, dark green with this off-white colour. So immediate points for that. Amazing colourway. Secondly, the print, the flower details, it's just beautifully executed, you know what I mean? It's just such a nice shirt, man. Like, I'm legit so excited for this. This is on par with, this is quite possibly my favourite pickup out of this whole bunch, on par with the Souvenir Jacket. Now, the twist about this piece are these two neck scarves. They call it neck scarves. Obviously, in the women's world, this would be called like a pussy bow, especially if you had to do it properly. And this is a great opportunity for me to, actually, let me speak to you, let me be real with you real quick. See me in the vintage vibes, or at least in one of the vlogs where I go vintage shopping and I'm trying on women's shirt. Now, I don't think it will ever become a mainstream trend or like a thing that's common in menswear. The whole like pussy bow, ever since Alessandro took the helm at Gucci, it's been a massive push, and this kind of highlights and shows that it can be done in a subtle way and still look quite cool and not too fashiony and obviously not too feminine. £45, try it on, see how you feel. If you're confident enough, keep it. If not, you can return it and you're good. This shirt, legit beautiful, man. Fits great. I went for size medium. It flows beautifully. It can be worn casually. So when I say casually, this is what I mean. Undo a few buttons, don't necessarily do the tassels, but just leave them hanging, you know. Even you can wear it as like a layered piece in terms of white t-shirt or black t-shirt like I'm wearing now, and then just this on top, and you're good. Or you can wear it formally. Obviously this is a piece for the more daring out of us, but man, when it fits this good and it looks this good, try it out. What's the worst that can happen? And quickly before I leave you guys, it wouldn't be a top 5 list without an honourable mention, or whatever you wish to call them. To be fair, if someone says top 5 list, I'm going to give you 6 or 7. That's just me, you know, I'm a rebel. So anyway, we've got this reversible Borg waistcoat. To be honest with you, it's not even a spring summer essential. I was browsing through the reclaimed vintage section, picking up my 5 stuff that I was like, cool, this is what I need for this video. Then I came across this piece, man, and I fell in love with it. It's just amazing. Again, hints of 60s and 70s with the print, adorned by the likes of, adorned? So that makes sense. Worn, anyway, worn, that's what I mean. Worn by the likes of Jimi Hendrix. Such a cool piece. Now, the reason why I say it's not even a spring summer essential, if it was lighter in terms of fabric, then yeah, sure. But this legit has like some churling effect to it. It's quite thick. The colours are amazing, the pattern's amazing, it's just too thick. So for the day, you most likely will be caught sweating. However, at night, when it does get quite chilly, this is perfect. I don't know why I picked out this piece. I think I was just gassed when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, it's so sick. Literally, man, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Wear over a t-shirt, wear over a shirt. Just, it's borderline an outerwear piece, but not quite. And yeah. That was that for my top 5 plus this guy, spring summer essentials from ASOS's Reclaimed Vintage. The reason why I do these sorts of affordable videos, or I'm trying to do these sorts of affordable videos, is because there is a misconception that in order to look good and to feel good and to be at their best, you need to spend a lot of money. It's not quite the truth. I do show it to you guys in my Vintage Vibe series, and then I know that I've kind of pushed the envelope in my Vintage Vibe series as well. Well, I used to anyway, so I think this series will kind of, it's not even a series, but this sort of affordable options videos will sort of help you guys stay fashion and trend driven without pushing the envelope too much, but at a great price. It's doable, man, come on, everyone knows it. Social media information are right here. Sangiev, S-A-N-G-I-E-V, that is my full name. Bare random, but to any of my Muslim brothers, sisters, if you're watching this video, have, what's that thing they say? I think they say Ramadan Mubarak. I'll just pronounce that in the most English way possible. But anyway, you know what I mean. Good luck with your fasting. My best friend is fasting. Basically, the office that I work at, there's just 3 of us. It's me and 2 of my boys, both Muslim, both fasting. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to Cannes in about 2 months. I've put on quite a bit of weight recently. I could probably do with losing the weight. So I'm not doing it for a religious standpoint, although I can appreciate the message and the reason why they're doing it. It's beautiful. I'm more doing it for health benefits and seeing if I can do it. So I'm going to try and fast for the whole duration of the month of Ramadan. So boom, wish me luck as well. Thank you very much for watching, man. I do appreciate it. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Peace. So this is the ASAP Rocky, Tyler the Creator merch t-shirt that went up on there. More confidence in pulling off whatever they want to wear. This one, however, is from ASOS. As you can see,